Have you ever wondered how an elite marathon runner trains? Well, I'm about to find out.
I think I bonked on day one. To be totally honest, I really want to sit down. The way my legs are feeling right now, I don't know if I can do it.
Hey Phil, thanks so much for jumping on and helping out here.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to seeing how you get on with it.
This is Phil Sesemann. He is one of the best marathon runners in Great Britain right now. He has a PB of 2:08:04 and will be representing Great Britain in Paris in a couple of months' time. Through our partner COROS, Phil has kindly shared a peak week of his training with me, just a casual 203-kilometre training week.
So here we go then. I guess this is kind of like a week in the life of an elite marathon runner. Well, I guess, apart from the fact I'm not an elite marathon runner, I won't be running anywhere near as quick, and I've got to go to work. But you get the picture. I mean, I probably should just ask Phil to tell us his week of training on the video call then, and jobs are good and video done. But you guys want to find out about that week of training while seeing me suffer, don't you? So here we go.
I'm not really sure if I should be thanking you or cursing you for this. So the plan is for me to follow your training schedule for a week, and I believe this is a snapshot of your training in the lead up to Valencia Marathon, which was obviously one of your builds into qualification for the Olympics, right?
Yeah, this was my first serious attempt for qualifying for the Paris Olympics, and ended up running a big PB, but just falling short by 38 seconds.
First things first, 203 kilometers in this week. Are you mad?
It's quite a few, but that's what you have to do to kind of run marathons at a high level. And this is something that I've built up to for years and years and years.
I mean, are you on the upper end of volume in comparison to other elite marathon runners, or are they all doing kind of a similar volume?
I think most are doing something similar. The level for elite marathon running is just going through the roof at the moment worldwide, and especially on the European side of things. And a lot of those guys and women are running huge weekly kind of volumes, kind of 220, 230, up to 250 Ks a week. I think my average is pretty high. I'm at kind of 109 miles. So that's kind of 175 kilometers per week average for the whole of 2023. So that's probably up there. But yeah, my peak weeks don't go quite as high as some others.
Wow, well, I'm kind of wishing I just asked Kilian Jornet for his training week instead now. No, so to add to my anxiety as well, I'm not really necessarily going to know the training for the entire week in advance. I'm kind of going to find out day by day as I go. So can you let me in on what's in store for day one?
So you're actually quite fortunate. The week starts with 2 easy days in the evening. So that's all just a comfortable conversational pace. So a bit of volume, but nothing too strenuous.
Well, yeah, it's definitely still more volume than I'm currently doing. Well, thanks, Phil. I guess I'll be back in touch in a couple of days' time, and wish me luck.
Good luck, and look forward to catching up ahead of the big ones on Wednesday and Friday.
Here we go then. Day one, run one. Up early before work, get this one in, but it's just 11K. Yeah, I've got my scheduled workout ready on my watch. Here we go then. All right, I'm not even a kilometre into the first run, and already my watch is beeping away at me. Apparently, and this might interest a lot of you, it's because I'm running too fast. Who'd have thought it? Yeah, so what's interesting is Phil set a percentage of my threshold pace for all my runs, all my workouts as well, but even the easy runs. So for this run, I shouldn't be running any quicker than around 5:15 per kilometre pace, which I appreciate may not be easy for everyone, but that's pretty cruisy for me. I just thought really interesting. You think an elite marathon runner probably smashing every run, running really fast, but actually it's just quite an easy pace or intensity. And I wonder how many of you run a little bit too quick when you easy runs. I certainly do. There we go. Run one done. Woo! Oh, I actually finished a little bit further away from home than planned, but I've got to go up a hill, so I might just walk this bit. All that elevation will add up, won't it? So, that was all right. On to work.
Welcome back to the GTN show. Let's go. Oh, okay, actually. Okay, yeah. Say what? Okay. If you enjoyed the show, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. See you next time. Hey, Phil. Good to see you. So I'm only one run in, but it went well. Actually, one of the things I was really surprised at when I loaded up my watch this morning was actually straight away, it was setting off all sorts of beeps telling me I was running too fast. And I think that was quite interesting, actually, how slow or how easy I had to run that easy run. And I think I definitely will put my hands up here. I've fallen into the trap of running a bit too fast on my easy runs in the past. So is that something you consciously, you pull yourself back on those easier runs?
I'd love to say it was, but to be really honest, generally I feel pretty good on the hard days because I've recovered ahead of them, and then I feel pretty rubbish on the easy days. And that is just as fast as my body and mind wants to run on those days. And I wish I could run them at a slightly higher intensity. I think there might be some slight more gains to be made, but that's all I've got on those days usually.
Yeah, I mean, I am only day one, and I guess you would be doing this in the middle of a big training block, so that's fair. But I guess, I mean, that's important though, isn't it? If you feel good on those harder days, you may not have felt so good if you pushed it on the easier days. So it's like finding that balance and not falling into the grey zone, which I definitely have foul of lately. So no, it's cool. My other big question, obviously today I've got a second run this evening, and I've seen a lot of this through your program and other people's programs, double run days. What is the purpose behind a double run day? And are there benefits behind that?
Yeah, so pretty much like my rule of thumb is I run twice every day unless I've got something going on, like a specific reason not to. But almost always it will be 2 runs. And that's really just a way of just accumulating as much volume as possible. Just kind of overall training volumes are kind of one of the biggest predictor for kind of performance in running training, especially at the marathon. And by kind of breaking, say I'm averaging 18 miles a day of running. If you did that all in one go, that's a pretty hard run every single day. Like even if it's at an easy intensity, 18 miles on your feet in one go is just going to muscularly really knacker you out. And it just really kind of fatigue you quite a lot. So by breaking that into 2 runs, it allows kind of the body to recover a little bit. They maybe can be at a slightly higher intensity. They're not as taxing for the following hard days. That's one of the reasons that we do it.
Nice one. Okay, well, I've got to say I'm feeling all right at the moment. So 11K this morning, got 15K this afternoon. And then on from there. So thanks very much again, and I'll catch up with you again in a few days' time.
Good. Enjoy.
Here we go. Run number 2 of day 1. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sore, a bit tight. Probably should have done a bit of stretching rather than sitting down on my bum all day in the office. Noted for tomorrow. Anyway, on we go. Not too sure how to say this, but I think I bonked on day 1. I feel absolutely ruined. I've got about 2.5K left to go, and oh my god, I'm struggling to lift my feet up off the floor. Run 2, day 1, done. Gotta say, this is a bit embarrassing. I've had to do an emergency dash to the shops. Fuel for your training, guys. Learn from my mistakes. All right, let's get home. Day 2, run number 3, 16K. I'm gonna do this into work, and then I've got another run later on. All right, let's go. Oh, my legs are sore this morning. I'm shuffling along, found a nice rhythm. Feel a little bit better than I did yesterday, actually. Had my Weetabix this morning. My main worry, actually, is I've left a little bit too late. And James might be a bit angry because he's waiting to film with me. So, do I go faster? Or just sit at this pace? I'm not sure I can go any faster, to be honest. Ah, it's beautiful though. Uh-oh, we've got the towpath police. Please let me pass. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. I wasn't scared at all. It's amazing what one bad run can do to you. I've just been so nervous today that I'm gonna blow up again. I'm anxiously taking shoes on. But I feel fine. Amazing what just shocking nutrition, dehydration can do to you. Because, oh my goodness, I felt terrible yesterday. Whew, run number 3 done. Calling it there, into work. Hopefully James isn't too angry that I'm a little bit late. Okay. I forgot to mention this morning, as well as the 2 runs today, I've also got a gym session. Fortunately, we've got a gym opposite our office. So I'm off to Stanza to get a quick workout in. I think, looking at COROS app, it's all in there for me. I've got a 10-minute warm-up, 7 or 8 workouts, and then another 10-minute cool-down. So off we go. Run number 4, 8k. Well, it's probably going to be more like 9k to get home with the big hill in the middle. Anyway, here we go. I bet Phil wasn't lugging work clothes and a hydration vest up over hills in the middle of his 203-kilometer run week. Yeah, who's got it harder? Ow, this was a bad idea. Downhill with sore legs. Day 2 done. I can't believe that's only 2 days. Feels like eternity.
Now for dinner time, because I'm starving. I'm gonna own up, succumb to the ready meals. They're good ready meals, right? They're not those rubbish things you get. Anyway, here we go.
Bit of an error. Yesterday I was excited that I only had 1 run today, and then I got into bed, was checking my phone and realised, what am I talking about? I've actually got 2 runs today, and it's a really big day. So what I'm meant to do is a 30-kilometer session, which has got 3x5k at kind of marathon pace in there, or sort of like tempo pace, sorry, in there. And then also an extra 10k, I guess, recovery run later in the day. I'm gonna be honest, I just cannot fit that in today. So, I mean, it's 5:30 and I'm only getting out for my 30k run, let alone trying to fit in another 10k. I've just been really busy with filming, work, meetings and stuff. So here we go. This isn't great. I'm not sure I can make up for this. Maybe I can squeeze it in tomorrow, but yeah, anyway, I'm nervous enough about this session. So here we go. Okay, I'm almost through the warm-up, onto the main set, which has been scaring the jeebus out of me all week. To say this workout would be blowing the cobwebs out would be a serious understatement. Big house renovation, 4-week-old baby. You get the picture. Anyway, I'm gonna give it my best shot. I have got to hold somewhere in the region of 3:40 to 4 minutes per K. I'm gonna do my best. This is all set through the COROS Training Hub website. I've set my zones in there. It's calculated these from that. And actually, if you, I don't know why you would want to do this, but if you would like to try out some of these crazy workouts that Phil Sesemann's doing, then they are available for free on the COROS website. And you can add them into the COROS Training Hub, which again, is free to access. You can add a coach to it and all sorts, and monitor your training. Pretty cool. Anyway, enough of that. On to me suffering. Is it bad that I contemplated wearing my Garmin shoes for this, just to get through it? 1k down, 3:59 per K through that one, really pushing it to the limit. I just don't have enough gear. This is it. Oh, this mileage in my legs has just sucked any pace out of me. Oh, I really should have worn those Garmin shoes. It's 5k, 3:56 per kilometre. Now, got a kilometre float. It's not an easy pace though. No, it's over at 4:22. Let's get a move on then. That wasn't super hard, but I'm not gonna only say that was easy. Felt in control, but struggling for extra gear. There we go. Number 5k, here we come. Snuck that one in. 3:59 per kilometre average. Definitely less controlled in that last kilometre. I started walking. What am I doing? In fact, I think I'm gonna have to stretch for like 30 seconds. Sorry, Phil. And then on. Oh, ouchie. Sorry, that recovery float's even slower again. Final one, here we go. That's it. 3x5k, managed to rep 4 per k there. But guess what? I need to read the sessions more. It turns out it was 3 to 4 lots of 5k. No guesses how many Phil would do. I'm gonna put my coach's hat on though. I'll probably just do 3, given how much more I've got to go. What I will say though, I'm really amazed at, I'm gonna take a lot of confidence from that. So I don't know if there's anything in this, but as the session went on, I just felt really comfortable, really in control, almost like my body was becoming more efficient at finding the pace, the effort, be that form, technique. I don't know if there's anything in that, but definitely I'm taking a lot of confidence in that. Feel really good actually. I know, early days. Anyway, gonna get some food. One of the big things I've noticed about all this training is how much food I need, and I just haven't got enough in the house, so off to shops to get more food. Mission complete. Maybe not the healthiest in a pro diet, but needs must, calories, job complete. Legs are a bit sore today. Right, so after my failed day yesterday, I'm gonna make up for it today. So I've got 16k now, and then later today I'm gonna run 10k. I know I'm doing everything I say you shouldn't do, trying to make up for missed training, but I'm determined to do the training. So here we go. Do you remember early this week I naively said, God, I can't believe how easy the pace is for these easy runs. Turns out that easy pace is basically as fast as I can run now. Particularly, no, I've got a tough run tomorrow. And if I want to run well there, this has got to be easy, but I can't go any faster. I'm trying to keep today's runs mostly off-road. It's a nice soft surface, try and kind of limit the amount of impact through my limbs. All right, that's that run done. Get some grub. I'm actually gonna catch up with Phil a second. Own up to my terrible day yesterday, and also, crucially, find out what the heck I'm doing tomorrow. Hey Phil, good to see you again. First off, I've got a couple of confessions to make, right? So it was all going really well, and then yesterday, life, work just got in the way, and I didn't actually get out for my first run until about 5:30 in the evening. So not a great start. Obviously I did the quality workout, and I had to just obviously at that point accept that I wasn't getting the second run done. However, today I'm going to try and make up for that 10k. I know that's terrible advice, but I've done the 16k. I'm going to do the 10k in a bit, so I'll still get the volume in. But I'm eager to hear about tomorrow's run, because I actually don't know what I've got other than it's a big old run.
So tomorrow was probably the biggest run of my marathon build-up, going into Valencia Marathon.
Lovely.
So you've got a 40k, and there was a 2k warm-up and a 1k warm down. So you will be running the marathon distance tomorrow morning.
Okay.
The 40k is progressive, so you want to start maybe 10 seconds per k slower than you would plan to race at, and then you want to kind of move it down towards kind of the final 5k at race pace.
I guess all left to say, but wish me luck for tomorrow. Thank you again. Obviously I've still got a couple more big days after that, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. So thanks for this insight into what you get up to. Good.
Yeah, that's the final hard day tomorrow. I will add the additional caveat that I moved house on that day.
I feel bad making excuses for yesterday now. Brilliant though. Thanks again, mate. Right, run 2 of the day. Here we go. I think this is run number 7 in 4 days. What's the total volume? Well over 80k, I think. Well, got some big runs still to come. All right, let's go. Let's get this done. This is the big day. 45k on the cards today. My legs are very sore. So I've basically got 4 lots of 10k progressive builds. I think I'm probably going to be at the upper end of those paces today. I'm going to give it my best shot. Here we go. lost my cameraman, my support, due to a bike mechanical. I've got a kilometre to go on the first rep, hitting the pace pretty well, feeling controlled, although, if we're totally honest, I really want to sit down. I just want to get off my feet. Starting to debate whether actually I should carry on at the same pace for the next 10 minutes. Sorry, 10K. Give myself the best chance of doing the session. So I actually surprised myself on that one. I've managed to hold the pace, well, like nicely inside it. However, you'll see I've stopped momentarily. I'm gonna get going again. Pace-wise, I'm feeling comfortable, but I can really feel my body starting to sort of like fall apart. Realistically, am I gonna manage a fourth 10K after this one? I don't think so. I think this one's gonna be a real struggle in itself. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. I can get going in 2 seconds. I've just given myself a luxury 30-second pause in the gel. I'm not a pro athlete, all right? So I did manage to progress a bit there. So I kind of hit 3/3 of the session pretty bang on. But my goodness, to try and do that final 10K and faster again, no chance, no chance. I'm gonna be waddling and hobbling my way home now. Little jog down. Oh my goodness. I think it's about 140K so far this week, and I've still got about 50K to go. Oi, oi, oi.
How are you feeling ahead of the weekend sessions?
If I'm honest, I hadn't really thought about the weekend sessions because they are easy runs. The way my legs are feeling right now, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep my carbon shoes on for all of it now.
That's day 6. Amazingly, I don't feel too bad after yesterday's run. I did feel a bit worried this morning, but once I got up and moving, all okay. Now, we've had quite a busy day. I suspect this might be the case. Getting to the weekend, family sort of comes first, and we had lots of stuff going on, and it was particularly with the newborn. And also I had to paint my garage, which I'm pretty pleased with. Anyway, yeah, so here I am at 6:30 heading out for my first run. Not ideal, so I'm probably only going to get one in. It's 12K, just a nice steady run. Had hoped to also get another 10K in. I've got 2 runs tomorrow, which hopefully I'll get in. But yeah, this is just a case of life trying to fit in around work and family and stuff at the moment. I'm not a pro athlete, but equally, this is a huge week of training for me. And should I be doing 203K of quality running off the bat? I don't know. So probably actually this is probably a blessing in disguise. So yeah, really chuffed with this. So here I go again. One of the bonuses of doing such a long run yesterday is this 12K. It's flying by. It's nothing in comparison. I'm almost done. Barely even noticed I've been running. The rain finally came out, and I've got some company. Got Lizzie Rayner here. Hi. Making the K's fly by, but my goodness, it's wet. I've got about 5K left, and the week is done. Woo! Lovely run, eh? It was wild. Oh, a way to round out the week. Final couple of K of my 20K. Oh, big old week. Jeez. Oh my goodness, what a week. I'm so pleased that's over. I'd say I did pretty well there. I managed most of it. I did miss a couple of bits. So 1 rep from each of the big workouts and 1 shorter run, 10 kilometers. So all in all, I managed 180K off the 203 kilometers, which, if I'm honest, is probably a blessing in disguise. I sort of went from 0 to hero with this, which is definitely not advised. Which is also worth pointing out, with Phil and other marathon runners, whilst this is a big week of training, he's knocking out very high mileage consistently week in, week out. So this is just in the middle of that. And also there's a lot of variety with that. So whilst this is a snapshot week, Other weeks will be very different, and you'll see a lot of different sessions throughout the year, track sessions and various other things. So it's been really interesting actually getting stuck into this and kind of seeing what happens to my body under such sort of strain and the mileage that I'm undertaking. So thank you so much, Phil and COROS, for allowing me to do this. If you would like to try out some of these sessions, as I said earlier, you can actually download these sessions from the COROS Training Hub website and into the COROS Training Hub, which is free to set up, and go wild, have fun. Just be careful. They are big workouts and really quite painful. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I think I might just have a little sleep here actually.